Hello and Namaste. This topic is interesting because most of us seek ways to be happy and healthy. We are now emphasizing physical and mental well-being over material gains. There is a huge demand for yoga training all around the world as people want to learn more about this wonderful subject and reap the benefits. International Yoga Day is observed worldwide on June 21st to raise awareness about the various benefits of practicing yoga. It was proposed by our Prime Minister Narendra Modi during his speech at the United Nations General Assembly in 2014. A total of 192 nations celebrated the inaugural International Yoga Day. Since then, yoga has grown in popularity and more people from all over the world have started practicing it. To know exactly what yoga is, I will be explaining the 5 popular definitions according to our ancient scriptures. Hello there, this is Rohit. Please watch this video till the end and subscribe to this channel and hit the bell icon now. The first definition is Yujyate anena iti yogaha. Now let me explain this definition of yoga in brief. The term yoga has its verbal root known as yuj in Sanskrit. Yuj means joining. We know that we need two entities to join, so here in the traditional terminology, it is joining Jivatma to Paramatma. The Jivatma is an individual soul and Paramatma is the supreme soul. The complete merger of Jivatma with the Paramatma is called yoga. The merger of Jivatma to Paramatma brings an end to all the sufferings, which is the highest goal of human life. The second definition is from Patanjali Yoga Sutra, Yogas Chitta Vritti Nirodha. This definition of yoga has 3 aspects. Chitta means mind stuff, Vritti is the modifications of the mind, Nirodha is cessation or control of thoughts in the mind. The Chitta Vritti generates a deep impression known as samskaras, and this could result in suffering. Through the practice of yoga, one can avoid Chitta Vrittis or fluctuations of the mind. The practice of yoga helps to gain mastery over the mind and liberate us from suffering. This definition of yoga is from Bhagavad Gita, which says, Yogastha kuru karmani sangam tekta dhananjaya siddhya siddhyo samobhutva samatvam yoga uchyate. The meaning of this shloka is, be steadfast in the performance of your duty, O Arjuna, abandoning attachment to success and failure. Such equanimity is called yoga. If we need to understand this, we realize that both positive and negative experiences will always be a part of our life journey. When we have a positive experience, we feel happy or thrilled. And when we have a negative experience, we feel down and incapable of moving forward. A yogi or someone who lives a yogic lifestyle views both success and failure as equal. And because their minds are in a balanced state, they are better able to concentrate on their work and stay away from the majority of difficulties they may encounter in the future. Buddhi yukto jahatiha ube sukruta dushkrute tasmad yogaya yujyasva yoga karmasu kaushalam. The meaning of this definition is, one who prudently practices the science of work without attachment can get rid of both good and bad reactions in this life. Therefore, strive for yoga, which is the art of working skillfully. Let me elaborate. Upon hearing the science of karma yoga, we often wonder that if we give up the attachment to the result, we may not perform well. Lord Krishna is telling us that working without thinking about results will not affect our performance. Instead, we become more skillful than before. Let us consider this as an example. A sincere surgeon who has to operate the people during emergency performs his duty with equanimity and is not really bothered about whether a patient survives or dies. This is because he is doing his work unselfishly to the best of his ability and is not attached to the results. However, if the same surgeon has to operate on his child or the loved ones, he does not have the courage to do so, and the attachment to his people makes him emotional or fearful about the outcome. This shows that attachment to results does not make us more skillful, rather, the attachment affects our performance adversely. Tam yogam iti manyante stiram indriya dharam. This definition is from one of the widely read Upanishad known as Katha Upanishad. Katha Upanishad is the legendary story of a little boy Nachiketa who meets Lord Yama, the god of death. Nachiketa is curious to know about the nature of man, the self, and the means to attain salvation. According to Katha Upanishad, yoga is seen as a practice that steadily fixes the senses. We all know that we have 5 physical senses that are our organs of perceptions. We receive the information through the senses and we discharge our duties and responsibilities. When we control and use them judiciously, we experience peace and happiness. When we lose control, they start influencing our thoughts and we may become the slaves of the senses and suffer. The good news is that you can always manage senses by practicing yogasana, pranayama, eating a sattvic diet, engaging in meditation, and living a yogic lifestyle as instructed by our ancient text. Hope those information were useful. Please subscribe to this channel and hit the bell icon to receive notification on our recent posts related to yoga, health and fitness. Namaste.